Live. Welcome to Review the Review, episode 7.
Is it 7
Yeah.
already? Fucking hell.
Yeah. As long as it was 6 last week, it's 7 now.
Yeah, I don't remember last week. I'd like to start off today with the biggest news story of the day.
Okay.
And actually, interestingly, it's happened to 2 people with a connection. So the biggest news story of the day is that Emma Watson got banned from driving today for going.
And she was in Harry Potter.
She wasn't Harry Potter. Also, Zoe Wanamaker, also in Harry Potter.
And that is her real name.
That's her real name.
Right, okay.
She was a woman in My Family. She was the mother in My Family. My Family, the comedy BBC one years ago.
Very old then.
She's old.
Right.
Yeah. She also got banned from driving today.
Oh, racing.
So yeah. Anyway, that made me think about Emma Watson. And I didn't really watch Harry Potter. I'm a bit too old, so I never really got Harry Potter. But I did really like a film years ago.
He'd have been in Slithering, I think.
Have you ever seen The Perks of Being a Wallflower?
No.
It's a really, my review of it is it's a really good film. I really enjoyed it. It was, I'm not going to give too much details about it, but they call it a coming of age film. In fact, I will tell you what they say about it.
Seems like a lot of detail. Okay, yeah, tell me.
So they say, sorry, just saw one of my other reviews. So, okay. Customers praise this coming of age movie for its believable and natural acting performances, with one noting how the cast fits their role. Fits their roles perfectly. Film features a good story told in an interesting way, and customers appreciate its emotional depth, with one describing it as touching on many levels. Customers find the movie charming, with Emma Watson receiving particular praise for her beauty.
Right.
There you go.
To be fair, she has that in abundance.
I really like her in it. Anyway, not everyone feels the same about this, unsurprisingly.
Okay.
Mr. JW, in particular, said,
Not me for the camera.
Never watched it, as my wife said it was depressing, and that's the last thing I want to watch. That was 1 star.
Right.
Somebody else, 1 star, dreadful load of rubbish. Okay, Daniel McNamara. Bought to watch this with my girlfriend and she left me. I bought to watch with my girlfriend, then she left me a few days before, which made me sad and not like this film. My thoughts go out to Daniel McNamara.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So that's reviewing the reviews.
That tentatively takes me to my first thing to review, right? This is suitable for that guy. This is a it's a sort of Fleshlight, sort of sex doll, right?
Okay.
So it's perfect for that man whose missus has just left him. It's like, the way it read when I read the description, it's like having a Fleshlight in a lunchbox, like shaped like a torso. So
I can envisage
it's got no legs and no arms.
Right.
So you can fuck it.
Like nugget porn.
Nugget porn, yeah. So somebody, his missus, that guy,
yeah,
he could do with one. And this person's given it 2 out of 5 stars because it was too small. No, not but you're thinking.
Okay, right.
No, it's not a hole. No, and I read a few reviews on this particular item because I was amused because they were all the same.
Right.
Basically, this is like doing an Amazon on people. You know, where you see a thing. I got Amazon once buying some popcorn holder things. I was going to like do a movie night with the kids. And I bought a popcorn making machine and the fucking cups to put the popcorn in.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? And everything was perfect. I was looking forward to this movie night. And then I got the popcorn cups out and they was Fisher Price. Do you know what I mean? They're about that big. Like, you couldn't use them. Well, that's what's been happening to these people who are thinking they're buying a proper sex doll.
Right.
What they're buying, effectively, is a rubber teddy where you can fuck. It looks like a person.
Right, okay.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So they're all shut there going, I know there was measurements on the description, but the picture made it look a lot bigger than it really was.
Right.
So
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know. Right, I'm not a Fleshlight owner, but I don't know what they was expecting. It hasn't got arms and legs anyway. This doll. So like, what were they going to do?
I wonder whether if they looked at the picture and it all looked the right kind of proportions.
Yeah.
I wonder whether
it didn't really.
Right.
It looked like a rubbery thing.
I mean, you think that they probably thought they were really big afterwards.
Do you know what I would have done?
Because it would have been looked tighter than
I would have stuffed my Fleshlight. If I wanted to be one of these guys, I'd have stuffed the Fleshlight in a hot water bowl and fuck that. Because it seemed the same thing, but for £100 less.
There was £100 for this Barbie with the hole in it.
All my reviews are on there. So that is a problem I now have.
Okay. That was the thing that I sorted out, made sure that I got them onto the other phone.
Yeah, so I can sort that out quickly, but you'll have to fill the silence while I.
Yep.
Can I sort that out quickly?
Why don't we pause it and do part 2 of Review the Review?
Because
part
it won't
7
flow then. Will it? How can we join it together? We'll have to now that we've had this bit of conversation. Pause for advert break.
Here's a word from our sponsors.
The one that got it all wrong was a bit of a cop.
Actually, what's quite good about this is that thing is really annoying me with this fucking Highline T-shirt.
Yeah. So you're going. And it's still on anyway. It's still on.
Really? Is that what that text message?
It's still on. No. It's still on. So I haven't turned it off at all. And we're back from an advert break. So as if nothing ever happened.
So
I have a full on from that, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about sex dolls, so I moved on to another thing. So my next review is on a full-size hoe.
Right. Are we talking about? We're talking about garden tools now.
We are talking about a garden tool. This is an actual hoe. Right? Yeah. But I've got several on this because it was an interesting load of reviews after the sex doll. This one is by Jacqueline, 1-star review. Pole split after 1 day. After 1 day of use in the back.
This isn't a review on the Fleshlight.
No, this is the hoe. Right, this is the hoe, right? But it was quite good. Like after 1 day of use in the back garden, the hoe split. The pole is not sturdy at all. I'm 5 foot tall and 50 kilos, so I doubt it was by my force. Hoping to get a refund. And I felt that sounded a bit like she was getting fucked in her back hole.
It is a woman.
Yeah.
It is a woman.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I don't know quite why I thought it was a man, a very small man.
I thought it sounded like a woman reviewing, getting somehow arse fucked.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So after the other one, who someone was fucking a pretend woman, they were joining together for me. Anyway, there's another one on a hose as well, because hose seems to be a topic there, right? And this person goes, I like the hoe, but not the size. I purchased the hoe the Harbour full-size hoe for my allotment, but when it arrived, it was too large and big for a woman to use. I need the next size down. Can you please advise me on my next step?
That's not really something to put in the review.
It's not a review. It's more of a question, isn't it? That's customer service's question.
She's found the wrong bit.
She's got it wrong, right?
I find the same as my DVD didn't play.
Yeah. Well, I've got a few of them tonight. Like, somebody else on a hoe, right? They're complaining because the spade blade was narrow. Like, well, it's not a spade; it's a hoe.
That would do it.
But they're the same shape, so I can see how. So I move on to you after.
Okay. Well, after innuendo, we're back to sex toys again.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, we are. And this is a Hugo stainless steel nipple clamps. Now, it says adjustable, non-pierced nipple rings. To my mind, it looks a little bit like squeezing your nipples between 2 bits of Lego.
I am au fait with nipple clamps.
Right, okay.
Not on me.
Okay, but generally, okay.
Yeah, first-hand
So,
experience of nipple clamps.
So mixed reviews.
I could agree with that.
Eminix says 5 stars. A little bit fiddly to use, but actually more comfortable than regular clamps as they don't have a pinchy spring. So you can go from very gentle, subtle effect to quite strong sensation and stop when you've had enough. Also, they fit very nicely into a handbag. This one's 3-star from William. Fiddly to put on. Clothes peg style might be better. But it did make me think about whether people would use a clothes peg.
Well,
if they
that's
didn't
probably where
have
it
it, I
started
wonder
from.
whether,
Yeah.
I wonder whether, somebody's in the garden, hanging out the washing. So
I'll quickly whack one on my tit.
Oh, I wonder what. Ooh.
Yeah.
How do you find out? How do you find out that you like these things?
Well, but women's nipples get played with anyway, but you wouldn't really know that. So, but they get squeezed, and it's not. It's in a heterosexual world. It's not a big stretch. That's a fair way to put that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay for the price, but one of the shoes fell off, rendering one useless. And that's Mr. Colombo, who only gave it 2 stars. Elizabeth Darmana even gave it 3 stars, saying
nipple clamps
fall off too easily unless on gorilla grip strength.
Right.
I mean, I also wonder whether it's going to give inverted Lego marks on the nipples.
There's a lot of variations, aren't there? Because you can have a big nipple, small nipple, a long nipple, short nipple.
I mean, probably be quite big after you've taken it off. They'll probably swell up. And if they're metal as well, you should wonder if they've got some allergic reaction to it. And
they could have that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've done nipple clamps.
You've done all the nipple clamping there.
I have.
So I also had another review, right? And this is not...
Sorry, just before you do that, somebody said, somebody called Amazon customer, 3-star, they liked it. And the review is present. I wonder who that... It's made me wonder who they gave it to.
Well, yeah, so hopefully not a neighbour.
Yeah. Sorry.
You go, man, I thought we'd like this. You keep nicking my fucking tent pegs.
Have no small clothes pegs missing.
Like, they keep going missing. There's loads of shouting, so I've got you these. Fuck it.
Yeah.
This review is for a portable tripod selfie stand, right? And it is that one.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, and it is that one. And the camera's on it, so the camera can't tell. It is basically a telescopic stand, and it's a selfie stick in between. So it can be a stand or a stick, right? And the handle turns into the stand. We've got it there as a 3-legged stand, but that would be a handle. If I'm walking down the road trying to yabber to it, it could be a selfie stick.
I really like that, actually. My review of that is that it seems compact and practical.
Many others were, Stu. Many others are pretty good, right? Yeah. Rosa, she didn't get it, right? She got 1 star out of 5, verified purchase, and her title is not honest.
Right.
Now, I'm not quite sure what I do. Guys, this is a complete joke, right? I received it without the tripod stand or legs.
What did she actually get?
Well, when it comes, it's folded up like a really short handle and selfie stick. So she didn't think to pull the end out so that it extends, and then the handle out so it turns into a stand. So basically, this person's an utter twat.
I reckon also young. And I'll tell you why.
I don't know.
Because if you look at that...
I think a young person would have got that.
I'm not so convinced.
It's hard not to get.
Right. But we grew up with portable radios and stuff and car stereos where you have to pull the aerial up. Who has aerials these days?
Loads of people, but and extending one of these selfie sticks is pretty normal.
There must have been some instructions, surely.
Well, it's got whatever it's called. I saw reviews of people complaining they didn't receive all the parts, and I ignored them. It would teach me a lesson. Well, I can tell you straight up, there are no parts.
It's just all in one.
It's all in one. It's very difficult to not get it.
It would be quite useful.
I did not use the manual. I don't think anyone needs a manual. I think you just very quickly work out that you pull it and it extends.
Yeah, I think I'd probably have worked that
Yeah,
out.
and then as you pull it up to the end, the bottom bit comes out and it becomes a stand. It's pretty simple.
I must confess.
I ignored her and bought it anyway.
Yeah, I must confess that with the one that I bought, our old one, at first I thought, where were the other bits? But then discovered just through experimenting that you could unscrew things and lift them up.
Yeah, well, luckily for you, you'd done that before you wrote a review.
Yeah.
Or you'd have been
sent it
featured
back.
by us. Yeah. Well, I like this next, right? I was quite interested with this. I was looking for some jeans. Yeah.
Right, okay.
I got rummaging around. I thought, well, I'll have a look, see what people thought. I wasn't going to buy these ones, but I thought I might be able to find something. So Crosshatch is the brand bootcut jeans.
I like Crosshatch, actually. I've got some Crosshatch. I like
Okay, well, you can tell us afterwards if you think this person's right or not. So this person went for size 38 waist, 34 leg. Yeah.
Okay.
Dark wash. His height is 6'5". I couldn't give a fuck about that. It's not relevant.
Okay.
Yeah, but then he goes, when I received them, I took them out of the bag, marked 38L. So that seems reasonable enough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't believe how short they were. Maybe 12 inches shorter than they should have been. Avoid. Now, did this prick buy a pair of shorts or what? Like, here's a normal leg, assume.
Yeah.
Yeah. You take 12 inches off that, you've got a fucking knee.
You have.
So that'd be a pair of shorts.
But actually, he did give the length of it as well in his review.
But if you take off half of a leg,
true, but
you have got a pair of shorts.
But did he not say in the review that it was a 30 something length? But so that's not short. That is jeans.
Yes, it is. But he's taken 12 inch off it.
Right. Okay.
He reckons it's 12 inches out.
Right. Maybe they did send him shorts by mistake. Maybe that was the thing.
My main point that I thought with that was stupid and completely retarded was the fact that they weren't going to be 12 inches out.
No, I would have thought that probably he's
an
confused
idiot
between centimetres and inches.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just got very long legs.
So I was thinking, what a dick. I went on to something similarly shaped. This is a review for some cheap and nasty plastic egg cups. Because the egg can look like a bellend.
Right, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So you got 4 in this pack for $3.99.
Okay.
Definitely shit. They're going to be shit, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right. So here's a review. 1 star, Shirley Hillier. Verified purchase. I paid for 1 set. I did not receive them. I bought another set. I have not received them either. Quite expensive egg cups, especially when you don't get them.
I quite like that review.
Yeah, I thought it was bang on. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You might like this next one. Have you got any more?
No.
Right.
I don't think I
So I was on a bit of a roll.
Yeah.
So I look into a cordless lawnmower, Bosch one. Right. So someone's got high expectations of a Bosch cordless power tool because they were quite well known for making good things.
Yeah.
It's all cheap shit from China. Always is. Every brand. But at least they colour theirs blue and pretend it isn't. Andy, yeah. 1 star out of 5 stars.
And this is a cordless lawnmower.
Yes, a lawnmower.
Okay.
Running off a drill battery.
Yeah.
Right? Good concept.
Nice idea.
Yeah, useful. Now it's probably. I don't think you've mown a lawn for about 30 years yourself.
I do mow lawns.
Do you?
I don't think you can in a position to talk about mowing lawns.
I am not,
Mr. Wood.
I'm not. I'm not.
I mow my lawn very regularly. And
I should have thought that through before I said it.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Am I allowed to backpedal? No.
No, it's too late. Definitely mowing the lawn.
I know how to mow lawns.
Yeah, right.
But I haven't. No. Okay, so that's.
Anyway,
I accept it. I take it. I take that. Bosch has moving on. Bosch has lost its mind. Not the only thing. My lawnmower arrived in several pieces with no assembly instructions. And given that they included 6 different forms of safety guidance in every conceivable language, it seems ironic that they're happy to leave the average punter to draw their own conclusions on how to put the thing together. But of course, if I build it incorrectly and mow my own foot off, then that'll be my fault. Thus, no court case, just a hobbling man vexed by his lawnmower. And I thought to myself, I have mown enough lawns to know how vexed you are. The whole fucking process even if your mower works and you've used it before. So having to put it together without a fucking booklet
Right.
would
Okay.
be really frustrating.
I mean, if the battery in this Bosch lawnmower is powerful enough that you can mow your foot off, then I'm buying one.
You didn't answer that.
I actually have got a Bosch lawnmower, which is on electric one with cable. And at some point, I mowed over the cable and
Did we hear?
sheared it
But I
off
just saw.
completely.
Did we hear it go boink when I turned it back on? How about actually turn it back on?
I can have a quick
Let's
look.
have a quick look.
Yeah.
Because we're older, decrepit, we might have got that wrong.
13:43.
Okay, it's on.
Yeah.
Good. For the benefits of the camera, I'm an idiot.
Welcome to the disjointed episode 7.
Old men are confused about stuff as well as reviews. So now we know what the reviewers were like. Right.
Actually, can I just comment on that? So, lack of instructions. If this guy is using the internet to leave a review for something he's bought online,
He could have Googled it.
he could have Googled the instructions, which is what I would have done if they had been missing.
And we can pull him up on something else.
Yeah.
If he was fluent in French, he probably could have read those and just done it that way. So, is it his fault for not knowing French?
No, because the safety instructions were in all languages, including English.
Yeah, I was being facetious. I was being facetious. But you're right. We can't. So, I have one thing left to review.
Okay.
I tried to review some films this week, but they were too irritatingly shit, actually.
What did you watch?
I watched the Robbie Williams film where he's a monkey.
Yes, yeah.
And I related to it because it's about addiction. It's really similar, actually, to what I'm going through now myself, day 80, except for
him being rich
girls, all the good bits, basically. He's a man struggling with a big bag of coke.
Yeah.
Bang on.
yeah.
Otherwise, totally different. Except for the fact that I was young once too.
I've not seen it. I saw the documentary that was about him, which wasn't the monkey one. It was I think it was 2 or 3 part one. I thought it came across okay in that.
And actually, I'd say in the film, to be fair, he's done a good job of that film.
Right.
It does everything justice.
Okay.
Rightly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's done as well. I'd like to say as Ricky Gervais. What's that fucking thing he did called? Afterlife.
Afterlife was brilliant.
And that's about depression.
Afterlife was brilliant for the first series.
It's all good. I
didn't
think.
like the third series.
But what it doesn't do is it doesn't detract from depression while making a joke and making light-hearted around it. Someone with depression can enjoy that and laugh about it alongside people who are laughing. It does it really well.
Derek hasn't aged quite so well, has it?
I've never watched that. But my point was Robbie Williams has done a good job of his addiction one in the same way as Ricky Gervais said his depression one. And I could, because I have both of those things right now, I can say that I can give it a 5-star review to both.
Okay.
And a 1-star review to depression and a 1-star review to addiction, saying they both suck balls.
Yes.
And taste of dicks.
What do they taste like then?
I don't know. And I realise that some people out there think that's a 5-star answer. But for me, I'd prefer not to taste balls and dicks.
Did you read any of anyone else's reviews on that?
On that? No, I didn't. No. Right. I did read ones on The Amateur, which is a movie with Rami Malek, who played Freddie Mercury.
Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, he played him in that. And he's done other things like that thing with Christian Slater, who was brilliant in that. Where he's a man doing loads of... what was he doing in that? What's that thing that's not heroin, but is the same? Morphine.
Right.
He was a morphine addict in that.
Addiction.
Yeah. So he was brilliant in that. That's the first thing I'd seen him in.
Yeah.
And he's good in everything else, been good in that Bond and everything. But apparently it's a boring shit film.
Right.
That's what everybody seems to have written on the 1 stars.
Okay.
I haven't watched it yet. It's probably good. It depends what you're into, I think, isn't it? Much like this. This is a very fancy Vileda turbo mop.
I quite like the sound of it so far.
Ah,
Yeah.
I did too.
Okay. How is it a turbo mop?
It's got like a footy thing
Yeah.
which spins it around
Yeah.
so you don't have to push it down.
Okay.
Basically, it's best I can gather.
Okay.
And it's got a fancy shaped buckety one than a normal fancy one of those. So it's like one of those on acid.
Okay.
Right.
I think the problem with these things always is the actual mop heads themselves just get.
Well, it's not how this person has put it.
Okay.
Whose name is Genesis. No expectations at that point. I felt like I might be. This is written by Consuela from Family Guy.
Okay.
Which is have you seen that?
I have seen Family Guy. Which one's
No.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, that one. Right. Now I think if I could do that accent well enough, I arrived without a mop and used, not as I announced that it would only come without the box.
Right.
Make what you will of that.
Yeah. I might have to have a look at that. I need a new mop. We haven't got a cleaner at the moment.
I would trust a different review to this person because they didn't turn up with a mop when they went to something else.
Have you got anything more?
I haven't got any more things to review, and there's no movies to review that I looked at.
I will try and have a look at some reviews for Basketball Diaries, which I started watching again for the first time in 30 years.
Oh, but what did you think of that the second time round?
Well, I'm only about half an hour into it.
But you have seen it before.
But I can I've seen it before, long time ago, and I can totally see from that how Leonardo DiCaprio became huge.
Do you mean huge as in fat and bloated as he is now?
As he is now, yes.
Or huge as in well known and famous?
That's not aged well, they could say. I just think
If I was going to drown in the sea, I'd like to be near him because I reckon if I hung on to him, I might survive. The opposite of Hayford and Titanic.
Yes, I was about to say it could. If he made it now, it'd be a completely different ending, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, he could have actually just fallen in and landed on Rose.
Yeah.
What's
that other one? That one about the boat that flips over.
The boat that flips over.
There's a big fucking cruise boat, and it has a crash. It turns over. Can you remember what that's called?
No.
Well, it's a shit story then. But that had a name. But that would be like Leonardo DiCaprio now.
Right. Okay.
Rolling over.
He's basically
the size of a massive ship that rolls over in the sea.
Yeah. Basically, the weight's not evenly distributed because he's standing on one side of it.
Exactly the film.
But
everyone had to try and escape from this ship that's upside down. Had to get out of the hole on the top. Poseidon Adventure or something.
That is a thing.
I think that's it.
That is a thing.
So he'd be good in that. He'd be the prop.
Yeah. But yeah, I liked him in that. I think he had this little patch around just after that. He did Titanic a couple of years after, and then he did The Beach.
Yeah. And he was brilliant in another film, I can't remember the name of, with Jack Nicholson.
I thought you were going to say Wolf of Wall Street.
No, he was good in that. Jack Nicholson, Matt Damon were in it. Oh, what's the fucking name of it called? It was a police one. A police and gangsters one. And there's undercover guys and that. I can't remember the name, but that's unbelievably good.
Right.
That is standout. It's even got Guy Pearce in it from Neighbours.
Guy Pearce is brilliant in Memento.
Yeah.
I think.
And there's
Memento's
a modern horror he's in, and he's epic in that. And I watched him in some series recently where he plays like a down and out dude.
Yeah.
As a investigating guy, he's fucking brilliant. He's just fucking brilliant. That guy's fucking excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he doesn't try and polish his turd, and by which I mean he plays how he looks.
Yeah.
He doesn't try and be made up to look like he's 15 all over again. Do you know what I mean?
He famously...
He's good. Two Guns is brilliant in. Oh, he's just fucking brilliant.
Sorry, we're talking Guy Pearce, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Famously, if I remember rightly, he partly sacrificed. He could have been a much bigger thing than he actually was, but he had a young family and said,
I want a gap year.
Yeah, I don't want to miss out on that time.
Oh,
So
he's
I think
he's
not
up there
as
with
well
Christian Bale, if you ask me, quality-wise, of how he depicts his
known.
characters.
Did you know that when Neighbours...
I mean, no one's quite Christian Bale.
Did you know that when Neighbours was finishing 2-3 years ago, he actually came back to Neighbours to just help them close the story and just say thanks to the show, which I thought was a really nice thing.
Yeah.
Certainly didn't need to do it. And actually, when it got relaunched...
Do you think he went to do that hoping to finger bang Kylie?
Well, she wasn't in it for very long. She
It
didn't
won't
speak.
matter with the close of the curtain call. You know.
He might have done that. It's possible that he did that. But no, he... And also, when they relaunched it, they'd actually set up this ending where he was back together with someone and would have been a regular back in the show. It's like, how the fuck did they...
What they should have done, right?
They relaunched it and suddenly he's tied into a 3-year contract.
Who was that other bloke that was the other bloke?
Jason Donovan?
Yeah, what they should have done is brought Jason Donovan back with him at the end and had a surprise bit where they final cliffhanger where they turned out they were both gay for each other after all.
No, I think
And that, I think, is a brilliant place to end episode 7.
Yeah, I think
Thanks
so.
for watching. Please fuck off.
I think if you can join that together, I think that'll be absolutely fine.
It's still on.